Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, or Bemis, Tennessee, ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Here I am. I didn't mean to disappear on you there for a second. My throat was just a hair dry, and I forgot to give me a little sip of something to help keep me from coughing, I hope. Alright, on into the weather. The climate summary here in Bemis as of 5 p.m. today. The skies were clear. It turned out to be a beautiful day. We were supposedly going to have some thunderstorms in the afternoon, but they went around us, went to the north of us through up through Missouri, Kentucky, and up near Paducah, Kentucky, up in that area, and just went around Jackson. So we had a bonus day today. I call a bonus day something that we get this better than what was expected. Alright, I'll leave it at that. 90 degrees was the temperature at 5 p.m. under clear skies. The dew point was 46 degrees. The humidity was 63%. We had south winds at 8 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 29.94 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature here in Bemis was 71 degrees. Today's high was 91 degrees. Actually had a little rain this morning. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms that moved through early this morning, right around the 6 a.m. hour, I believe it was, or right near sunrise anyways, and left 28 hundredths of an inch of rain here in South Jackson. Alright, lowest humidity would be 61%, and that was at 1 p.m. The humidity highest would be 100% at 2 through 5, and then again at 7 a.m. The lowest dew point temperature today was 71 degrees at 10 a.m. The highest would be 79 degrees at 1 p.m. Lowest barometric pressure today would be 29.86 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m., while the highest was 29.97 inches, and that occurred at 7 a.m., and then again at 1 p.m. Today's highest wind gust occurred during those storms that moved through around 6 a.m. this morning, 31 mile per hour wind gust out of the southwest at that time. There were a couple of small tree limbs blown off the trees here at my house, laying my yard this morning, but thank goodness it didn't do no damage to my house, or at least that I could see. Again, 31 mile an hour wind gust around 6 a.m. this morning out of the southwest. Today's records for June the 24th. Hottest high would be 100 degrees, and that was in 1952 and 1988. Coolest high would be 72 in 1974, while the warmest low would be 78 degrees, and that happened in 1952, while the coldest low would be 54 degrees, and that occurred in 1961. Today's rainfall record happened 3 years ago. In 2016, I lived on Jefferson Street in Bemis at that time. Of course, I'm now on 3rd Street. 1.77 inches of rainfall fell here in Bemis in 2016 for the rainfall record. Alrighty, I believe that's it for the climate data. By the way, yesterday, I believe I mentioned it, yesterday's low was 68. Yesterday's high was 89 here, and yesterday's hottest high in West Tennessee was 91 degrees in Memphis at the airport and at the Weather Service office, where 64 degrees was the coolest low yesterday in West Tennessee, and that was at Paris, Tennessee. Alrighty, I guess I'm ready for a few graphs here, then that'll be it for tonight, my friends. I'll go ahead and show you the radar first and let you know there are a few scattered thunderstorms, but not here in Tennessee. They're all out of state, and right now they're not moving toward Jackson, at least. That's good news, I guess, for the early evening. So yes, we got a beautiful Sunday evening in progress, and that will continue for the remainder of the night. And as you can see here, most of the rain that is on the radar, and this is the National Weather Service's radar out of Memphis, is up in Kentucky, near Paducah, and up around Mayfield, Kentucky. And there's also some over in Arkansas, as you can see, near west of Batesville, Arkansas, and just southwest of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Looks like that was heading right for Jonesboro, Arkansas. Nothing near Jackson. Some of them tried to form up just north of Huntington, near McKenzie. There's a little light shower up around that lake, Carroll Lake up there. It probably won't last very long. Other than that, the radar is fairly clear from what I can see. Let me bring it down. Yeah, nothing in Mississippi. Let me get a southeast view on here real quick, and let you see that there are some storms northeast of Nashville. Pretty good one up there just northeast of Nashville. Some over in East Tennessee. And there's another cluster of storms out in western Arkansas and eastern Oklahoma. That they were about in that same spot early this morning around 4 a.m. And I thought we was going to get clobbered worse than what we did around sunrise. And those storms ended up moving this way. Instead of this way, they moved this way. So if these continue moving northeast or northeast, they may go around us. But if they don't, if they stay on an eastern track, those storms will be possibly moving through after midnight. I'm going to say around 2 a.m. to sunrise, if they don't go around us. If they continue on the present track, then it looks like we'll have some storms again after midnight here in Jackson. Otherwise, likely go to the north of us again, which they'd be fine with me. And I'm sure that will you too, because that thunder woke me up this morning, because it was got a little heavy out south here for a few minutes. Alright, that's where they're at right now. So we're in the clear for now. As you can see, West Tennessee is in great shape for as precipitation goes. Except for those storms there over in northeast Arkansas, and the heavier ones over there in north central Arkansas, almost all north of Little Rock. There is a narrow line forming west of Little Rock that may be moving into the Little Rock area in the next hour or two down there. Alrighty, just thought I'd show you that. Let's move on to the satellite picture. As you can see, it looks fairly dry for around here at least. West Tennessee's in fairly good shape. There's plenty of cloud cover over in East Tennessee where those storms are taking place, east and southeast of Nashville. A good cluster just south of Nashville there. Here in West Tennessee, we're in fairly good shape at the moment. There's those storms blossoming up over there in Arkansas. I'm on the wrong frame to catch those over there in Oklahoma, but that looks like a pretty good blob from the angle that I'm in here. But in the meantime, we're clear here in West Tennessee. We have a beautiful Sunday night in progress here in West Tennessee, but that might change toward midnight or a little after. Alrighty, what's next? See, what's this one? Oh yeah, the weather map. I don't want to forget that one. Let's see. Here's the current weather surface map I gotta do something with it to get it to where you can see it better. There we go. According to the Weather Channel, here's the current national surface map. Really, there's no fronts nearby here in Tennessee except north of us. You see two low pressures up in the northeast with two cold fronts stretching down from those. Closest one is the one, the stationary front, to our north through Kentucky and Illinois and Missouri, to another low over in Kansas and another low over the panhandle of Texas, and that's it for major fronts. And really, we're not all that bad shape here in Tennessee. According to this map, there's that cluster of storms over in western Arkansas that's either headed toward West Tennessee or toward Paducah, Kentucky, one or the other. Wonder who will win out on that one, if I can say that kind of terminology. Alrighty, let's move on to the forecast. As of right now, of course, or at least as of 6:25, which is the last time I've updated my forecast, my printout forecast. Let me move my camera over so I can adjust it a little bit better. Alright, there we go. I almost moved it too far. For the rest of the evening here in Jackson and most of West Tennessee, we're in the clear. We've been in the clear since around 2 or 3 o'clock. The storms did not form here in West Tennessee during the afternoon hours. They stayed around us, away from us. Mainly Kentucky and over in Arkansas and far east Tennessee. We got lucky. Again, another bonus day. It's going to remain fair again until at least midnight, possibly 2 or 3 in the morning, and then we have another chance for thunderstorms. The sun will be setting tonight around 8:15, so we're now at the latest that the sun sets for the summertime. We're going to keep the 8:15 until around the beginning of July, and then start going back the other way. So enjoy this extra sunshine the best you can. And be rising tomorrow morning at 5:41 a.m. The moon rose this evening at 5:09 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 3:22 a.m. here in Jackson. Tomorrow's forecast is very cloudy, probably fair around midnight or near midnight, or at least a little before midnight, then becoming very cloudy with a 50% chance of some showers and thunderstorms forming after midnight, but ending before noon tomorrow. I'm going to say roughly 2 a.m. to roughly 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then briefly mostly cloudy till about noon, then becoming fair. The most likely time for it to become fair would be around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Then it should clear up pretty good as of right now. The thunderstorms that move through between 2 and 6, I'd say, roughly 2 to 8, roughly in that time frame, could be heavy, so be careful. I believe I forgot to look it up again, but earlier this morning, West Tennessee was under a slight risk for severe thunderstorms throughout the day, even though they have not formed yet in West Tennessee. But the chance is still there, though. Really not for tonight. It's kind of gone for tonight, though. Sorry for the slight confusing forecast there. Alright, like I said, fair skies by at least mid-afternoon tomorrow afternoon. Low tomorrow morning near 75, so it's going to be fairly warm tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's high is going to be about 95 degrees. We'll have south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Again, sunrise at 5:41 a.m. Sets at 8:15 again tomorrow. The moon rises tomorrow evening at 6:06 p.m. and sets at 3:58 a.m. Tuesday morning, about 4 a.m. Speaking of Tuesday, it's going to get pretty doggone hot starting Tuesday through the rest of the week. Mostly fair skies, though fair to mostly fair, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And look at these temperatures. Low 74, high 95 Tuesday. Generally southwest winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Low 75 Wednesday, high of 94. Full moon is complete on Wednesday, the 27th of June. It'll be rising at 7:53 p.m. Wednesday night, around 8 o'clock, and be setting around 5:20 a.m. Thursday morning. Thursday, low near 75, high near 97. Whew, getting close to 100 degrees there. Friday, low near 75, high near 98 on Friday. That's not including the heat index, which is likely going to be near 100 most of those days. It's going to feel like that in the shade at least, so be cautious. And of course, Saturday, June the 30th, low 75, high 97, winds south 10 to 20, and Sunday, July 1st, as of right now, fair skies, no rain expected. Low near 73, high near 96, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And it looks like mid-90s expected through at least Tuesday, July the 3rd at this time. I don't believe I've got the 4th on there yet. That'll be on there tomorrow or later on tonight. Again, at this time, no rain during the evening. We're okay for now. After midnight, there is a 50% chance of additional showers and thunderstorms forming. Roughly again between roughly 2 a.m. to around 8 or 9 tomorrow morning. Then the skies should be clearing between about noon and 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, with another fairly warm afternoon tomorrow. Again, low near 75, high near 95, with south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Alrighty, that's it for tonight, my friends. Hope you get a chance to get out and enjoy this beautiful Sunday night, June the 24th. I hope you have a beautiful Monday, June the 25th. And otherwise, good night, and God bless you, sweet dreams, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.